Doodle Den's an amazing programme. It's for senior infant children, so they're 5 and 6 year olds, and it's a really intensive programme 3 times a week after school. It's facilitated by a youth worker and a teacher. And that collaboration in of itself is unique, and it was challenging to begin with, but it has given us the opportunity to bring in the best of teaching practice with the best of youth work skills. So that combination of some of the technical pieces around how to improve children's literacy, along with some of the interactive methodologies that are so inherent for youth workers. So we really think that that's been a valuable partnership.
The Doodle Den is a literacy initiative that takes place after school for a selected group of 15 children. The school got involved with Doodle Den because it was so focused on education, directly into education. Also being a junior school, this is the time they need to get the foundation right and straight and solid for further learning.
What is Doodle Den?
Doodle Den is a club for after school. It's fantastic.
Wow, what else? Great.
Excellent.
The children have just been incredible. They have learnt to manage a really busy curriculum. They move around the classroom a lot. It's really rapid learning and it's repetitive learning. So through all kinds of different activities, the children repeatedly learn the same message. After just 6 weeks, we had teachers saying that they could recognise the children who were in the Doodle Den programme because they were putting their hand up in class and proactively participating in their education, and I think that's an incredible thing. That's an amazing opportunity for children to experience.
Doodle Den is literacy based, so although it's delivered in a fun, exciting way and it's designed so that it's relaxing and friendly atmosphere, it delivers literacy. It is about becoming more literate and improving the literacy skills.
John would never come home and say he wants to do his homework. Now he wants to come home and do his homework. Some days now he just wants to pick up a book and he'll attempt to read it. He never attempted in his life to read a book, and he wants to take the big words more out of the book than the little words. So he is coming on very good now.
The whole programme itself, I think, is so valuable to the children. It's very structured, so I think the structured approach really helps the children and it makes them feel safe and in a comfortable environment because they know each day more or less what we're going to be doing. I also think the parents element of the Doodle Den programme is really crucial, and it fosters a really positive environment in the school as well, and it builds up the relationship with the parents, with the school and the teachers involved.
I also really believe obviously in the whole idea of parents being involved in reading with your child at home, and with the emphasis being on the fun side. Rather, sometimes, you know, in school, reading is seen as it's part of homework, it's a chore, it's something you kind of feel you have to do. Whereas on this project, you can see just all the way through, it's about learning in a fun way, enjoying what you're doing, and the fact that their parents are involved has a huge impact on how the kids are involved themselves and how much they enjoy it.
As principal of the school, my observations are a huge increase in individual self-confidence. That's the first thing I notice. And happier coming into the building every day. A much more positive attitude towards school. Their self-confidence, their independence in their attitude towards learning, their skills, the strategies they're using, all of that has been boosted. And we notice that they are scoring on their standardised literacy tests beyond their actual potential. And that for us is amazing. So that is the direct result of Doodle Den. It's magic, absolutely magic.
If a child can't read and write, they can't do anything at school. They can't do their maths, they can't do their SPHE programme if they can't read and write. So it's fundamental to a child's ability to stay within the education system.
What kind of ingredients are needed for a story to make a story good? What do you definitely have to have in a story?
An orientation.
An orientation. Oh, that's a big fancy
word. A complication and a resolution.
We have a lot of ideas about how Doodle Den can get embedded into existing mainstream provision. We've begun some discussions about that, but we see it as our job over the coming year or so to really have some concrete discussions with mainstream providers about how Doodle Den can be offered on an ongoing basis, not just in Tala West, but in other communities where there's a need and a demand for it.
Nothing breeds success like success. And when children experience success, they build on it. And that is what is happening in Doodle Den. They're experiencing success.